Well, I got the shelves up and stuff. I'll show you what I said was my Iraqi money. It's not real money. There you go. Get real close, you can see it. I know it's in a picture frame, but it's not. It's not real Iraqi money. It's those leaflets that the army dropped. You know, the back side of them. It's on the back side. It's just how to surrender. That's what it says on the back, and it's in Iraqi. It says how to surrender and stuff in the back. That's all. Oh, we got these. You can see what we got going on here. We've got these. We bought these decent, high quality dynamic microphones from iTech. They weren't that expensive. They was only like $50, $60. Yeah, and they got these arms on them. So I'm just barely trying to get them set up. But there's supposed to be a key here to be able to adjust them to the right heights and stuff. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I don't know. My first time ever working with this kind of stuff, you know. But it looks like, you know, we get this thing somewhere near set up where it's supposed to be. You know, we can probably, these microphones should be working all right. But, you know, so there's a lot more involved in this process than it is clicking on and watching the video. I can tell you that right now. We got two of them. We don't always have one. We got two of these high-tech dynamic microphones that are going to pick up that information, and we got two of these mounting brackets as well, for these telescoping brackets to hold the microphones where they're supposed to be working. So this microphone isn't actually on. I'm just kind of like setting it up and putting it together, see how it looks and stuff. Now I guess apparently it comes with a little handheld remote that supposed to be able to start and stop the microphone or start and stop filming or whatever. I think it's Bluetooth, so you gotta Bluetooth it to you. And right now we're on the phone. Right now we're on the cell phone, so we're not using the cameras. The cameras haven't come in yet. They're actual video cameras. There'll be two of them. And the reason why we got two of these types of microphones, and we've got two of these brackets and everything, because I'm actually sitting fairly close right now to the kind of the station where the filming and the laptops are. I'm actually going to be back in that corner. It's about 4.5, 5 feet behind me. And the computers and stuff will end up being on this side where they do the filming and you know, split the films and stuff and everything, do the editing over here. But I want to be able to have a table, you know, over there where we can keep our documents, our papers. If we report on a news article or we show something from another program, a clip or whatever, we can just clip it right in. But I also want to be able to have enough room, and I have enough room on that other side over there for a guest to come in. So over here in this back corner, over here in that back corner, I'll just turn this a little bit. You can see that back corner. There's enough room in there, in that back corner over in there. I got another chair, so I'm waiting for a smaller chair because I'm kind of a bigger fella, so I need a bigger chair. So we got a better office type, smaller office chair that will go in that corner, and it should work good. And we can either do the big table across the whole front, or we can do a couple of these smaller tables in here and connect these microphones to that and everything else. But I think we'll probably end up moving the big table over so we got room to put our papers, and we got room to have, if you want a tea or a coffee or something, it can be set in there and not have to worry about knocking over on a small table or something. But we also come in with some not microphones, I showed you those, but we got these special headphones. We got this special set of headphones. And we got these, and the reason, from what I can understand, you don't really need, I don't have headphones on right now, but apparently, the headphones, they will attach right to the backs of the microphone. And what you can do with the reason for the headphone, from what I understand, is that you will isolate. You're going to isolate your sound going to your mic, and it's going to clean any background noise out. It's going to make it clearer, and it's easier to hear and understand. And if there's an issue, you'll be able to identify it right away with the headphones on. It's this fairly small room, so I don't know if you're hearing an echo in the room right now, but with the headphones on, I know I can't hear it. But when I take the headphones off, it sounds more natural. And there's a little bit of headphone. We may need to put up, you can't see behind you, but up along this top of this wall, I'm thinking we may need to put up, some of those sound cups, styrofoam foam cups. They have a little bar of them, and it will absorb the back reflection of the sound. So I think that we're going to try it without it, and I think that these headphones also going to be good because I got two sets of them. That's one there, and this one I haven't opened the box yet. So I just pulled these out so you can see how they look and what it's going to be like. So, but this will be for a guest. So we have a guest talking in there. Is what we're going to do is they'll be able to isolate their microphone from the main studio, so it's not going to have this reflection going back and forth in your ear when you're listening. So I think that's what we really are striving for, is clear. We want clear recordings. We want clear sound. And I think it's going to require that we're going to have to put up some soundboard along this back area. I think these curtains over here, they got a window out here. You can see how the light is bright on one side of my face, but the other side of my face is kind of dark. So that's not really, it's not what you want your audience to see. And we actually have purchased, to fix that issue. So this window over here will be closed up, but we actually have a couple of freestanding studio style LED lighting that will have a light from this angle and a light from this angle. And it doesn't matter if you're sitting back in this corner, you're going to get the light from this way and this way. And if you're sitting back over there in that corner, you'll get the light from both ways. And you're not going to see this contrast that you see right now in my face, because right now we're just messing around. We're not that serious right here. We're just messing around, showing you some of the stuff that's coming in. And that we're still in the process of getting things set up. But I did get the two little shelves up, and I showed you my Iraqi money. Well, it's not real Iraqi money, but those at least that's what those things are. Let me tell you a little bit about that. They look like Iraqi dinar notes is what they look like. And this is basically what you would consider a $20 bill. And on the front side is that Iraq picture of Saddam Hussein and everything. But on the back side, it's just blank. There's not money printed on the back. It's just a white note. There's a message there written. You can use this to surrender, or how to approach American soldiers, what to say, and how to go about surrendering to the U.S. Armed Forces that have arrived in Iraq, so we can try to save lives. The idea was we wanted to save lives and not, get into a bunch of fight that wasn't necessary. And then you can see up in the corner there, you can see that's my flag, and it don't look the best. It's folded the best I can fold it, but it's like 30 something years old now. This was a long time ago, okay, but I've had that for a long time, and it's just been folded forever. It's like brittle. It's like it's in pretty rough shape, but it's just going to sit on the shelf, so it's not going to do too much. And then I get my Beaman lumber hat and some nitric oxide and some vitamin C, some all these other supplements. I got a lot more other stuff coming. And one really waiting on an order for 6 bottles of Irish sea moss. It has like 98 vitamins and minerals. It is a super food, and I'll tell you, when I take that stuff, I feel great. All right, so that's where we're at right now. I've got some couple more packages to open up. We're waiting on a few more things. I got something really nice too. I got this thing right here. Let me go grab this right here. Look at this. This is nice. Look at this. This is a tripod unit, and look how it works. It clips in place. It's like, man, you clip that thing, it don't move. You know what I'm saying? And it goes horizontal or vertical. I mean, this thing goes like 60 inches tall. I mean, we're on a tripod right now, but it's a small, inexpensive. I got it like somewhere for like $20, and it's a challenge to work with. So I spent a little bit of money. I think this was like $27 or $30 for this new tripod. So that'll be holding one of the regular cameras, but we have 2 of them, so we'll attach to the regular video camera. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think you guys got an awful lot to look forward to. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. One of the things I'm working on is calendars and stuff, and different history and stuff that's going on. We're going to be talking a lot about history coming up here when the Beaman Show gets off going. I want to talk a little bit about supplements that I take. We're going to talk a lot of stuff, and it's going to be fun. And I'm also in the process. Now, I might have mentioned it, but right now we're in the process of putting together materials for an inside magazine for the Beaman Show. So the Beaman Show is going to have a lot of this stuff, but within the Beaman Show itself, I'm in the process of developing a thing called the Chaplain's Corner. And so inside the Beaman Show, part of the show will have special episodes where we feature different stuff, and we're going to be bringing in guests. And one of the first shows I'm thinking about putting together is talking about the prison system. I got chaplains that I know. We're going to bring the chaplains. Bring a chaplain in. We'll start down. We'll talk about what it's like being a chaplain inside the prison systems here in the state of New Hampshire. What some of the culture is like inside the prison. What's going on with some of the gangs, some of these federal prisoners that they have in there, and different things. And we're gonna have a very interesting show. And I guess that's going to be it for today's recording. And I know it's not fancy. I haven't do a lot of editing to it, but just to give you an update where we're at, we're still a ways out from producing some real serious episodes. This is just kind of a for a fun episode right here. This is just for fun. Just to let you know what's going on. I hope you enjoyed today's little insight into how things are going.